Because a man would invent a fake identity to hide his true self. Oscar Wilde's mysterious yet interesting play, The Importance of Being Earnest, connects with Robert Stevens' shocking yet sorrowful novel, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, showing that double identity can lead to tragedy, but an open confession may also lead to a different ending. So we start with The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. As a successful man, Dr. Jekyll is supposed to have a happy and meaningful life, but everything changed after his science experiment. He made himself into Mr. Hyde, an ugly and scary monster. There was something strange in my sensations, something incredibly new, and from its very novelty, incredibly sweet. I felt younger, lighter, happier in body. Because of his action, he has done something unforgivable. So since then, he has to hide his dark identity away from the public and away from his close friends. The principal characters are well-to-do professional men, lawyers and doctors, pillars of society, and men of the world. Yet around them and in the mean street abutting on the squares and crescents, where they live their respectable lives, there lurks an underworld of meanness, violence, and evil. Sanderson says this message above about our society, where any man could have another hidden identity, but also a man will never truly benefit from this hidden identity. In the end, Dr. Jekyll committed suicide. He ended his life because of this identity, but also because he is not ready to confess himself. But I had voluntarily stripped myself of all those balancing instincts by which even the worst of us continue to walk with some degree of steadiness among temptations. And in my case, to be tempted, however slightly, was to fall. Dr. Jekyll says this in his diary. He created Mr. Hyde because of the temptation. He invented him so that he can do something that another Dr. Jekyll cannot do. But in the end, he paid his price. So now we move to the importance of being earnest. Our man Jack, or you can call him Ernest, also has these double identities. He needs both of these identities because of what he wants to do, but misunderstanding and the confusions also came with them. While Jack and his friend Algernon both have their loving ladies, this tricky identity of Ernest completely confuses the girls, which make them think they are in love with the same man. The truth is really pure and never simple, says by Algernon in the play can give us some hint. But now, with the identity of Jack having the name Ernest, and Algernon also wanting to become Ernest to get close to Cicely, is becoming more and more complicated. The second obstacle is Gwendolyn's infatuation with the name Ernest. The allies under which Jack has courted her. When she discovers that her lover's real name is Jack, she regards this as an insuperable barrier between them. Author Needlerhorf says this in literary criticism. We can easily tell that just because of the name, problems start to occur between who is the real Ernest. But in the end, with the mystery from Jack's childhood unsolved and Jack's confession, everything becomes clear and the lovers finally accept each other. Just like what Cicely says in the play. I hope you have not been leading a double life, pretending to be wicked and being really good all the time. That would be hypocrisy. A life with double identity will never end well. So, after going through both works, it is easy to say that we should always keep everything real in our lives. And always remember that even when things like this happen, an open confession is always better than keeping all the secrets to yourself.